Chapter number 18, Modules. Now, module is similar to the code library in other languages. So in Python, you use import statement to include a module. Now, a few example of modules is datetime, like if you want to deal with datetime, or then you use datetime module. Now, if you want to use regular expression, you use RE module. If you want to deal with JSON, you use JSON module. We'll see an example of datetime in our example section. We'll have a look at regular expression module section. Now, regular expression or regex is a sequence of character that forms a search pattern. Regex can be used to check if a string contains a specific search pattern, and then you can use the function provided by regex to do a specific task for you. Now, for example, the find all returns a list of containing all matches. The search returns a match object if there is a match anywhere in the string. The split returns a list where the string has been split at each match, and sub replaces one or many matches with a string. Now let's have a look at the example for modules first, and then uh, a find all for regex, and then we'll move on and have a look at more regex function. So the aim here is I want to write my own code to, and then I want to use this, like other programs should import my code and then use my code, and the definition I've created in this code in other Python programming. So for simple example I've taken, so I'm creating um, a function called greeting, and passing the name, and I'm saying hello, the name of the person. Yep, so this is my simple Python program, just one definition in it. Um, in my example here, I'm saying import the name of the Python file as MD. Yep, and then MD, I'm saying I'm calling greeting, which is in here, the name of the function, and I'm saying hello student. Yep, I'm saying student, and that's it. So I'm importing the nav greeting, which is my own module, and then I'm calling it, giving it as a alias name MD, and I'm using MD. So let's run it, and I got hello students. So this is a very simple example of using a module in your Python program. Let's have a look at the find all function as well for regex. So here I'm importing RE, and then I'm using find all. So this is my text saying now says hello to all, and I'm trying to find all the LL in that text. So let's run this. So I've got LL present two places, so I've got a list of two. So let's change this to, and that's to LLI, and then rerunning it again, and I got nothing. Empty list got passed in. So that's our example for find all for regex. Next, we will have a look at a few other. I would encourage you to try. So we have seen find all. Have a look at the other search split sub as well, and try a few examples. Let's have a look at the next few regex, how to build regex, and what all you can use. So in meta characters, we have got a square bracket, open and close square bracket, which is a set of characters. So here the example is any characters between A and M. So this is one example. We'll have a look at more of this set of characters uh, just in a moment. So just to say what this set of characters is used for. Next is slash. Um, so signals a special sequence can be used to escape special characters. Now, a full stop or a dot can be used for any character. So here an example is he dot dot o, which can be used for hello or any other word. Yeah, so dot dot represent any characters. Caret is the start with. So example is start of the line is hello. Dollar is end. So we can say a string ending with the word dollar as an example. Star is zero or more occurrence. So if you can see the example is AIX star. Plus is one or more occurrence. Open curl bracket is exactly the specified number of occurrence. So AL2, so two occurrence. Pipe is either or, and open and close bracket is capture and group. Now, few special sequence. So I'll just pause the video here and just go through the special sequences, um, and you can use this for building your regex. So in our previous slide, we discussed about set and one example of set. Let's so I've just mentioned a few examples of set here. So for example, ARN open square bracket close square bracket returns a match where one of the specified character A, R, or N are present. Second example is A dash N returns a match for any lower case character alphabetically between A and NH. So A and N. So I would recommend you to pause the video and just read this slide and go through the different form of set and how to use the characters. Let's have a look at few example of regex. So here in my regex search example, I'm my text is students learning regex, and I'm importing regex re, and I'm using the re.search function. I'm trying to find out the word learn and then print it. Yeah, so let's run it. And so where is learn in this? So learn, this character is in here. So where is the first occurrence of learn? So if I count this, so starting with 0, word L will end up in position number 10. So that's what this is. It is saying the first learned word is located in position 10. Let's have a look at the split um, function of regex. So I've got again the text called students learning regex. I'm using re.split. Yeah, this means split it wherever there is a white space. Um, so if we just have a look at this, so slash s means returns a match where the string contains a white space character. So there you go. So it'll split this whole string at here, here. So it'll use that and it'll give us three list of three values. So there you go. It created a list with three values: students, learning, and regex. Yeah. Let's have a look at the last example. So email example, very widely used in the real world. So the idea of this example is you want to find out if the email address given by the user is a right email address. Now the regex which I've used is a regex uh, which was valid for maybe a few years ago. Now the email address has become, like, for example, let me run it and then let me show you. So please input your email address. So this is this line getting um, executed. So my email address is student at abc.com. Yep. So it is saying it's a valid address. So what has happened? I've entered my email address, got stored in email address variable, and then I'm calling a function check email address. Yeah. So inside the check email, I'm using this regex, which is this, and I'm saying search email. So using this email, so if this regex passes, I get the value true if I get a search, and then I print valid email. If not, I print invalid email. So let's run it again and let's pass an invalid email. So I say student at abc. Yeah, so that's an invalid email. Um, so the reason why I said this regex was useful few years ago, but not now, because nowadays you can get email. It need not be gmail.com. Like you can get a different variation of email which doesn't fit in this particular regex. Um, so you'll need to find out, like Google it and get the latest regex for email currently being used for Python, and you can put in this example, and you can check the email. So that was the idea for this example. So there we go. We have completed our module session, and we have learned about creating our own module and using our own module. Also, we have learned about regex module, various different example we have seen, um, and there are various different modules provided by Python. There is a JSON module, date time module. Keep practicing, and thank you. I have provided the links in the description below for the Python and PyCharm download. I have also recommended 3 Python books to enhance your knowledge. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.